Hello, welcome back to our Truth Pixie story. And I thought I would do another session of reading for you guys so we can find out what happened next. At the end of the last session, the Truth Pixie had just gone into town. She had no food left. She had to go into town, which is a little bit of a problem for her, wasn't it? I wonder if you can tell me why it was a problem. She found it a bit tricky to be around other people. She kept saying things that upset people and she really didn't want to. So she was trying to hide and she was wearing her hood down and she was walking into town, but an elf had spotted her and an elf wanted to make friends. Should we see what happens next? Of course, most people would say, "I'm fine, have a nice day," and then they'd happily be on their way. But the Truth Pixie can't just be polite. This pixie tells the truth if it takes until night. And I can see she's in a bit of a grumpy mood today. What do you think she might say to that elf? Oh, I hope it isn't an unkind thing. So she breathes deep and closes her eyes. "Well, I'm feeling dreadful, and that's no lie. And now that you ask if you really must know, when I left the house, I stubbed my big toe." What does it mean to stub your big toe? I wonder if any of you have stubbed your big toe before. It's quite painful. It means when you walk into something and you hit your big toe, or you stub your big toe. Oh, she's had a bad morning. But that's not the trouble. Not really, no. The trouble is these truths just won't let go. Every elf or pixie who asks me a question gets a horrible truth I can't help but mention. So I'm stressed in bed and stressed on the loo, and the mouse in my hair has just done a poo. I thought you'd find that a bit funny. "Okay, right," says the elf, backing away. "Is that the time? Maybe another day." Oh, poor pixie, waves by and feels sad. I reply to their questions, but they just think I'm mad. I don't know how to stop doing what I do without answering questions with things that are true. The Truth Pixie carries on with her walking and hopes she won't have to do any more talking. I wish there was someone who could handle the truth, but there isn't, and my lonely heart is the proof. As she reaches town, the road becomes busy. The Truth Pixie's fear of questions is making her dizzy. "Do you like my hair?" an elf inquires. It looks like 1,000 ugly wires." "What about my clothes? I got them from this great place." "Well, to be fair, they're better than your face." The elf is angry and goes bright red. Why is he angry? What has she just said? Oh dear. "I hate you, Pixie." He's very, very cross. Along comes a rabbit, fluffy and brown, wondering about the Truth Pixie's frown. "Good day, Pixie. What are you thinking?" We shouldn't ask the Truth Pixie that question, should we? The Truth Pixie groans and speaks without blinking. "I'm thinking that rabbits are the oddest thing ever. Floppy-eared weirdos who aren't very clever." Oh, the Truth Pixie is upsetting some people now, isn't she? "I'm thinking I wish they didn't go shopping when they can't even walk and insist upon hopping. And I keep on stepping in their gross round droppings. I'm sorry for the truth, but it's just not stopping." The Truth Pixie bites her own hand and runs down the street until she looks up and sees 2 massive feet. Who could it be? Who might have 2 massive feet? We might recognise this kind of character from another story that you've read. Too late, crash and bump. She bangs into a foot and a big warty lump. The foot is so huge and knobbly and wide. The pixie feels fear all through her insides. "I'm sorry, I didn't see where I was going." But hey, look at that. I think it stopped snowing. It's unusual, isn't it? Because at the beginning of the story, they told us that it snows all the time in this land. Did you predict it would be a giant like this? And look how tall it says he is. Goodness me, 35 foot. Very, very tall. The truth pixie stares up into the sky. Her heart beats fast and there's no wondering why. Her heart is beating fast. Why might her heart beat fast? Maybe perhaps because she's scared? Sometimes when you're feeling a little bit afraid, your heart goes very, very fast, doesn't it? The person she's met is no person at all, but a troll who's way over 30 foot tall. She knows of the troll. She's seen him before. He likes to start fights and is best to ignore. He picks up the pixie to get a close look. The truth pixie read about this in a book. She pulled high in the sky, trapped in his fist. Let me go to my house, there through the mist. Oh dear. So she's just been picked up by a very tall troll. What do you think could happen to her? Maybe he could... Oh no, maybe he's going to eat her. Maybe he's going to let her go. I really, really hope he lets her go. The troll laughs. Oh, I bet you taste yum. Your new house be soon in my big greedy tum. Wait, wait, Truth Pixie squeaks. Don't be so hasty. So hasty. I wonder if you, what does the word hasty mean if you're being hasty? Perhaps, what do you think? Perhaps doing something quite quickly. I may look sweet, but I'm bony, not tasty. Grumbles the troll. Then please tell me, what can you do to stay out of my belly? The truth pixie gulps. The truth pixie is scared. The truth pixie knows that the truth cannot be shared. Every time she's told the truth before, she's got in a bit of trouble. I hope that's not the case now. She tries to think as the troll's face comes near, but it's hard to think with a brain full of fear. Maybe the troll says, you is not my food. Tell me a story, but make it good. Come on, speak up. What's the matter with you? The truth pixie sighs. It has to be true. He holds the poor creature and squeezes her tight. Oh, this be perfect. This be so right. You see, I scare every creature and every bird, so the truth be something I never have heard. So this big troll, he's so scary that every person he picks up is too scared of him to tell the truth. I wonder what truth the troll is going to say to him, the pixie's going to tell him. But, says the pixie in a rather quick blurt, you should know that the truth can sometimes hurt. Goodness me, right, I'm going to stop our story there for today. I hope that you enjoyed that part of the book and are thinking carefully about what might happen next in our Truth Pixie story. I hope she doesn't upset that giant too much, because that could be a disaster for the Truth Pixie, couldn't it? Fabulous. Bye, boys and girls.